guys, Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic, and today I have a killer little chest workout for you. Now, when I say little chest workout, I mean short, as in 9 minutes, not little chest, okay? So, guys, everybody wants a big chest. I get it, especially for those guys out there that are holding on to a little extra weight around their stomach and their chest, and they kind of got that fluffy man boob thing going. So, I've put this together in a circuit style fashion, okay? So this is not so much of a muscle building workout, it's to tone your chest and help burn off excess calories and hence that fat, all right? So when I'm talking about circuit training, I'm talking about we're gonna be doing one exercise after another with just a little bit of rest in between. And the way this is designed is it's just 3 different exercises, okay? But I want you to do each exercise for 30 seconds, then rest 30 seconds, then move to the next exercise, do it 30 seconds, take a 30-second break, and then move on to the third exercise. Do it for 30 seconds, then take another half a minute break before you start that all over again. So 3 exercises going through the motions, just like I said, is one circuit, all right? But I want you to do 3 circuits back to back. And remember, we're only resting 30 seconds in between exercises, including at the end of each circuit. You only get 30 seconds rest, all right? So what are these 3 exercises that are gonna get us such a pump going in our chest and help burn fat along the way? Well, first of all, we're just gonna be doing some real straightforward dumbbell presses, laying on the ground with our back on the ground. After 30 seconds of doing that, and remember, you're not counting out 10 reps, you're doing as many reps as you can for 30 seconds. You're gonna catch your breath for half a minute, then you're gonna get over on your stomach and start knocking out push-ups. Push-ups for 30 seconds, guys. That's gonna be the hardest one. After that 30-second round, you're gonna be out of breath. Catch your breath, all right? Because then you're gonna lay back on your back, get the same dumbbells, and you're gonna do dumbbell flies for 30 seconds. So the key is picking the correct dumbbell weight, because if you go too heavy, all right, when you're nice and fresh, then by the second or third circuit, you're gonna be dying. You won't be able to get hardly any flies. So you're gonna have to stick with some dumbbells that are relatively light, because we're doing this back to back with only 30 seconds rest in between each exercise and in between each circuit. Gonna be really out of breath, guys. So I'm gonna do one complete circuit so that you guys can see how hard it really is. But remember, that's just one. 30 seconds rest, and I want all you guys to do 2 more complete circuits after that. All right, so real quick before I get into the exercises and give you one complete circuit so you can just kind of see the form and how difficult it really is, I want to explain why I picked circuit style for this, okay? And that is, guys, remember, it's not just about building your chest up, it's about losing some of that chest fat, right? And when we do it this way, all right, it creates a lot of lactic acid buildup. It's gonna be painful. Even though it's 9 minutes, guys, it is gonna really kick your butt. Well, that lactic acid buildup creates an effect, like an afterburn effect. So your heart rate's gonna get really high, but after the 9 minutes is over, even though your heart rate drops back down to normal, because we did it so intensely and so hard, it creates this afterburn, or it's also called an EPOC effect. And that allows your body to continue to burn more calories than it normally would, versus if we had done a kind of a more traditional bodybuilding or just a muscle building chest workout. Because, guys, like I said, we're trying to get rid of that chest fat, all right? So here we go. I got a little timer, okay? So you guys can download these timers. I found this free online, and allows you to set up all kinds of different scenarios. So I designed it so that it goes 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and it just kind of keeps repeating itself. So I don't have to worry about anything except listening, because it will give me an audible sound. It will give me a countdown at the end of every 30 seconds. It'll tell me to start or stop and rest. You guys, if you don't want to go through this trouble, and it wasn't much trouble, you can just use your cell phone. Just hit the stopwatch and just kind of prop it up someplace so that you can kind of glance over. Because, you know, when you're doing, you know, the chest presses, you'll know when you're getting close to 30 seconds. Just kind of glance over real quick. You'll see 25 seconds, and then just count out another 5 seconds, okay? You can even count out to yourself if you don't want to look at a stopwatch or a phone or something like that. But anyway, this is kind of fun. It works great, so I'm just going to do it real quick. So remember, the 3 exercises are dumbbell chest press, laying on my back. After 30 seconds of rest, I'm going to flip over and do 30 seconds of push-ups. Then I get to rest. Then I'm back on my back for 30 seconds of dumbbell flies. All I got to do is hit play. It's going to count down, and then it's going to tell me to start.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, 30 seconds. I don't even have to count my reps, guys. I'm just listening to that timer on my cell phone. I'm not letting my elbows hit the ground at the bottom. Isn't that easy? I don't have to look over. I can just listen for the audio cue. Now, what comes next? After 30 seconds of rest, I gotta do push-ups. Now, I know the push-ups is gonna be the toughest of the 3 exercises. So be sure and catch your breath. This nice man over here on my phone is gonna tell me in just a minute that I got 3 seconds to get going. Ooh, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, ooh, that's a killer, guys. So if you can't do 30 full seconds of push-ups with your body in a straight plank position, kind of like a traditional push-up, that's okay. Keep doing them on your knees. Just switch over, have your knees on the ground, and then do push-ups that way. It'll make it much easier. Now, the last exercise here, dumbbell. Once again, I'm not letting my elbows hit at the bottom. That way it keeps tension on my chest muscles the entire time. All right, that's 1 circuit, guys. You all owe me 2 more of those, okay? And remember, you only get 30 seconds rest before this circuit starts all over again. And the key here, guys, is to push yourself. I promise. See, I'm out of breath already after just 1 circuit. So that lactic acid is really gonna start to burn, okay? I get it. So you cannot use a very heavy dumbbell. You gotta go pretty light with the dumbbells. And then the push-ups are gonna be the killer. So once again, if you're not great at push-ups, that's cool. Just do them on your knees. All 3 circuits. Push-ups for 30 seconds on your knees. And even if you crash and burn on your knees, say after 20 seconds, that's fine. Go to exhaustion. You only made it to 20 seconds, that's fine. Then you get 40 seconds rest to the top of the next minute before you move on to the next exercise. So guys, 9 minutes, you're gonna get a ton done. And remember, because of the way I designed this, we're really focusing on trying to not just build muscle, but burn some of that excess chest fat. And there's several ways we can do that. And of course, one is exercise and the other one is nutrition. Of course, I always want you guys to watch what you're eating, cut your caloric intake, eat in a deficit, a caloric deficit. And then finally, you ought to click on the link under this video. It'll take you to our website, and we got tons of really cool supplements that you need to experiment with and see which ones work the best for you. But I would say if you're trying to lose fat up here around your chest and you feel a little bloated, all right, a little soft, a little pudgy, try the Testo Greens. There's 5 different ingredients in there, and when you go to the website, it explains every single ingredient, why they're in there, what do they do for you. But one of the reasons behind testo greens is to help eliminate excess estrogen, and of course men do have estrogen, okay? Women just have a whole lot more than we do, but remember, that's why women are much softer and fluffier than we are, and they tend to, hold water and retain water. And so as we get older, guys, our bodies, our hormones tend to get out of whack. And so I would at least, try for a month or 2 taking the testo greens, and besides, helping eliminate the excess estrogen in our system, you get all kinds of other really, really good benefits. And so anyway, give it a try, see what you think, and if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Just let us know, send us an email, we'll refund your money. It's a fantastic deal, guys. There's nothing like it in the fitness industry, I promise, trust me on that one. And then finally, even though you kick ass on this workout, it ain't gonna give you a big ripped chest overnight. But if you stick with it and never give up on yourself, I promise eventually you're gonna get the chest you want.